Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. Now this video is sort of a chill chatty video about some life updates. As you know, I am changing my studies and will be starting fresh on September 19th. Now I will be studying art history as well as popular culture studies. I used to refer to it as pop culture analysis. My university goes by popular culture studies. I used to, and that's probably what I'm known for on here, and I hope to change that. I used to be known for studying German language and literature as well as philosophy. I studied it for a year and it was a good time, but I quickly realized a lot of things. I realized that for literature, like for German, it's not really how I am looking at literature, especially. And with philosophy, it is not how I like to. It's difficult for me to say without sounding condescending about a degree, but it's not how I would like to learn more about philosophy. I'm still massively into both literature and philosophy, and the literature part, we will get into that in a second. But I was not happy with it, and I realized really quickly that I decided to go with German and philosophy because that's sort of what was expected from me from the outside. Like not family and stuff, but like school surroundings and friends and stuff like that. Because first, I'm a big reader and I was quite good in German and philosophy back in school. So I thought I had to study that because I was good at that. And there was no comparable things to art history and pop culture studies, popular culture studies, back then. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But the one big thing I realized is that it's not what I want to do in my future. I could not have named a job that I would have done with all of my heart, which I know I will be doing with that degree, with German and philosophy. I'm not a person who wanted to go into the publishing business. I told myself I would want that, but my heart was always set on something else, and that something else will be reached hopefully with the path I'm taking now. So before we get into what I will be planning on doing in the future, I would like to you to know what I'm planning to do like in my study path, because me being me, I already had that planned out. So I will be doing my bachelor's in art history and popular culture studies. Pop culture studies is my minor. So I will be making my bachelor's in that. The first semester I'm taking for both studies, each one an introductory class, which like they already sound so exciting. Like they are so exciting and they are introductory classes. So you can tell by that how much I'm going to enjoy the degree, because I'm so excited for the introductory classes already. In art history, we'll be sort of looking at the position of an artist in his art and in society, and the expectations and role an artist has to take upon, the symbolism in a painting, the different art movements, how different times treated artists, stuff like that. And in my popular culture studies module, introductory module, I will be looking at popular media and literature. So we still have the literature aspect, because my studies at my university will be divided in daily culture, like tradition, rituals, that type of stuff, and popular media and literature. So my introductory course that I'm taking this semester is about the introduction to the studies of popular literature and media. So we will be looking at the different types of analyzing those types of medias. So that's super exciting, and definitely how I am looking personally at literature myself as an aspect of popular culture in all its various forms. And yes, that's what is going to happen this semester. After I will be completing my bachelor, then I will move on to my master, and going specifically into art history in global context is how we phrase the master program for that. So I will be looking at art history in a global context to have a base of international engagement within that and some practice. I will be keeping my minor in popular culture studies for that. After that, I will be doing a master's, hopefully besides working in cultural management, for reasons of future job opportunities I would like to achieve, and as well as a certificate, hopefully also like alongside working in event management, also for future job reasons. Now, my sort of end goal career-wise is to have sort of, let's call it business, where people can come and live out culture, basically. May that be art, literature, music, performance, any type of culture, and have sort of a building where there is a place to perform those different types of art, but also the opportunity to get a sort of like help in a form with where do you start with your cultural goal, and where do you stop with your projects, how can we as hopefully a business help you. That's why I'm going into cultural management and event management after, so I have the base to build that. Before that, I would like to go into curating for a bit. That's why I decided to major in art history and not pop cultural studies, because it's easier to get into curating if you majored in art history, and I would love to have that on my career path. Curating is something I'm really passionate about, and I think it's very important, and I think a job that will always have its merits, so I would love to go into that, and maybe also into possibly writing in that field. But the end goal is that cultural business where I help artists and creators to, and give them a platform to grow and be a part of the region's culture, but also the country's culture and hopefully international culture. So that is basically what I want to do, what I always kind of wanted to do. I just realized it now, but it's the last couple of years have been a growing experience as well. Personally, I've grown a lot as a person. I've had to deal with certain situations that made me grow as a person, and I hope that in the future this is visible in on this channel, but also on personal interactions. I know I've not been the best with that, with personal interactions. I made sort of mistakes, I screwed up, I was not always the best with personal interactions, but I think I've grown, and I've grown with this channel, and I hope that you will see this on the channel as well as in personal interactions we might have. And I hope I can refresh some things with that and with the personal growth, and I hope that is visible on this channel. So yeah, this is just a quick update on what's going on with my major and stuff, and my studies and life, and I hope you will stay and hopefully enjoy any other content. I will be doing a bit more of art and popular culture content in the future, maybe type of books, but also like more life stuffs, because my channel is called Between Lines and Life for a reason, and I neglected the life part quite a bit. So I hope you will stay for that, as well as some and lots of bookish talks in the future. So yeah, that's just a quick update, and I will see you when I see you. Thanks for watching. Bye.